Hey everyone, welcome back. Now I'm hoping it's all working fine. I was having some issue with audio earlier, so fingers crossed we can hear it. My OBS says there is sound coming from it, so fingers crossed there. But welcome back to Schedule 1. In today's bit, I'm gonna be sort of showing a few things I've learned. So stuff that I will go through. It'd be a little bit like I'm giving you hints and tips, but at the same time, I'll also be sort of just progressing as I should. We're going to change this around as well, so we need to sort this place out. But we're gonna make heavy use of Benji today. Let's clear all this because I don't need all that. We want to get Albert higher up, because if we can get him up higher, then we can actually arrange to have a meet with him, and for that we then get to be able to purchase seeds from him directly. So we want to be doing that. Now I know it also says like the quest is to buy a mixer and start mixing, but I need to make sure that we're getting a good supply of money coming into us, because stuff ain't cheap in this game. I think first thing I want to do is I want to rearrange this place, set it up so that I can have an actual worker in here. Although saying that, I don't remember what level I am, which might be the deciding factor of oops. But I'm gonna set this up how I want it now, and just not really worry about it. I would like 2 more small shelves, my good sir. Okay, so we're not Hoodlum 3 and we're not Hoodlum 5, so we don't have access to the warehouse yet. Which is something we're going to want later on. Let's see. So we normally have bags and that on there because I tend to clean this place myself. Just trying to move stuff where it needs to go in terms of fitting in. Because if we're going to turn this into our little money producing place now, we're going to need the space. That's a tier 3 shelf over there. We'll leave it as a tier 4 over here then. And what to do. I've only got 2 at the moment, so I think best to have that like that, and we can get rid of the TV, or not get rid of it, but sort of just move it to where I need it. We're gonna have to swap that for jars. And we want to be growing some more sour diesel. So, what time is it? It's almost coming on, so well, we can sleep. So let's sleep. No point risking ourselves. We're hoodlum 2. So we're not that far off, really. So they last 4. We've got them. So I need like 8 sour diesel right now. Okay, that'd be ready in 4 hours. So that's fine. What we can do in that time is move stuff to where we need it in preparation. And what I'm preparing for is the inevitable bringing in a worker. So, let's go shove this back in the motel. Because that's now going to become what I hope to be like a storeroom of sorts. Yep, that looks fine. Why am I still carrying the bin? I honestly thought I placed that. No, I didn't place it because I didn't have the room I wanted to place it. So, for workers, the soil pourer and the sprinkler are actually useless. Because they don't really use them, they do it all themselves. So this is just for me when I'm doing it myself. We want to make as many jars of sour diesel as we can. And funnily enough, this took me ages to figure out. If you click package, you get unpackage. And you can actually empty out all the bags. So you can actually get your stock back. So always worth sort of checking there. Hello there, Farsight. Welcome. Always time for some gardening. Gardening is best time. All those natural plants, aromas. Right, anyway. What we want to do is we want to stock up. So, I'm going to do this in multiple trips. Just so I know what I've got. So once I progress, this will get upgraded. We will hire a worker to be in here with us. And essentially we're just going to fill up all of this. Now, what's just dawned on me is I don't need a large shelf there. So we can actually swap the large shelf here and take the medium one. There we go. And then we can take the medium one, and we can also take the bed. And might as well put the bin on the shelf, because this is now useless to us. This is going to be just a store of sorts, where I can dump everything. And essentially it's what I've done in my last few games, whether that's been multiplayer with a friend, solo. The room has always just become a dumping ground. But medium is fine, because we're only ever going to fill up 4 of these before anything else. Okay, he's done our drop. Where is it? Under Westbridge. So let's get to Westbridge. So now, like I said at the start, I'm hoping sound is okay for you guys. If you can hear it, just let me know. Because for some reason I can't hear it through my second monitor, and it's not coming through my headphones or anything else. It's kind of weird at the moment. I mean, I'm not really fussed about sound my end, but don't think you guys just want to be hearing my voice and nothing else. Oh, might help if I open it. So there should have been like a little pop there or something, but again, didn't hear it. Don't know about it. Okay. So essentially what we're aiming for is to make as many jars of sour diesel, because oh no, I did not know I could do that. That's just wasted my soil. Nuts. Right. So be careful around your soil pores is tip 1 apparently. Because apparently you can pour soil into an already filled pot, which is a pain. Okay. So we are going to need another one of those to replace what I've just used. That's fine. Let's have a look. Benji has nothing, but he does have some stuff on him. And we actually want to change his clientele there. So I've actually used a website for this to optimize, to see like an optimized list of people. So if you are following at home, if you are doing this game yourself and you're having some fun with it, and you're for some stupid reason using me as a guide, firstly, God help you, I am an idiot through and through. Secondly, this is the list of people that I've seemed to find that works best from the website. So for Benji, you want Austin, you want Donna, you want Kathy, also maybe keep the pots further away so you don't refill soil on accident when you try to water another pot. Very true. When we get a worker, we won't have to worry about it ever again. We want Ludwig here. Apparently he wanted something and I didn't have it, so he's just gone no. You want sour diesel? No, go away. I'm busy. We want someone called Melissa Wood, but I don't actually have her yet. We want Peggy. We want Peter. And then we want someone called Philip Wentworth, who I definitely don't have. So that's 6 of the 8. I'm just going to fill him in with Geraldine and Kyle. So Benji now has a full list of people. I'm not really fussed with you guys, to tell you the truth. In fact, let's take that off the market. So now we're not going to be... We are not selling anything for the time being. We are in pure setup. They're already 50% grown already, almost, so that's wonderful. Put that back in there. That can go back in there. We're going to need more jars. So, funnily enough, another tip, empty jars only stack to 10, whereas full jars stack to 20. Why didn't that work? There we go. And then, yeah, I can't carry anymore. So the only downside is this place will get very messy once I hire a botanist to grow the stuff for me. But that's fine. In the aim of the game, we will sort it out. I'm gonna put no, don't want to put that there. Actually, no, I don't want to put it there either. I'll tell you what. Put it in the corner. Turn it on. Hide it with a shelf. Perfect. Okay. So I want to buy more seeds because I really want to get him friendly with me. And the easiest way to do that is just to keep paying off your debt. So buying, paying off a debt. So there we go, we paid off that debt. And we'll just purchase another. Okay, so I can't purchase them 10. That actually increases every time he gets better with you. So that'd be ready in 4 hours, 30 minutes. So 4 minutes, 30 seconds. But please, but please. We've no one to buy off of. We've no one to buy off me. There's not much really to do. So we do have the Westville group of people. Hustler 1 gets us the downtown area. But that's fine. Benji's all that 668 on him. So waste not, want not. Go grab your money. Yeah, I'm really not sure what's wrong with my sound on my end. Please let me know if sound is working for you guys and not just me talking, like the game itself. Okay. These are almost grown, so we can stick around for the next 3% and harvest this. Where is it? There. So yeah, that's reset the soil there, and now I've got one ready to go and one not so ready to go. Hate that. That can take that. We'll have to buy another soil again just so I am. Reset. Okay, soil in that. So essentially this is all the botanist will be doing when we hire them. Is we provide them seeds, fertilizer, soil. They will fill up everything. And if we actually look at our products, sour diesel does have an addictiveness on it. So the more it gets sold to people, the more they should want it. And in truth, the more they will pay for it. I hope. Okay, but that's now growing again. I don't want to box anything up just yet. Let's take that off of there. Because if I do go up a rank, it's like only 10% there, probably from the seller, for the buy. Okay, that drop is ready. They're all saying never mind. I don't care about your never minds. Behind the Western gas station. So that's over this way. Okay, so that's another 9. It's not like we need it right now, but it doesn't hurt to stock up. Oh, and they're green as well, so that wasn't actually so bad. Okay. Yeah, I'm in. See, that's just empty. So the soil didn't do nothing other than get on my nerves. Urgh. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. Because this one's now going to have soil in it. And it's going to throw me off. Right, in that case, pick them both up. That forces them both to have no soil in them. Put them both back down. We're starting fresh. Right, that's going to do that. Okay. Put these on the shelf. 2 seeds, 2 fertilizer. And another time we go. So I'm trying for at least to get 100 buds. Or is it? I'm actually not sure what the term is. Is it buds? Is it strain? Is it just weed? It's a bit of, like I said, I don't do any of this stuff, so I don't know. I'm uncultured. But we're trying to aim for 100 sour diesel before we jar anything up. Because then 100 gives us 20 jars. And then with that, we can literally just go dump it on Benji. And with his clientele, we should start seeing the money come in. And then what I can do is, while he's out making me money with that, we can make something else. But first, I think I'm gonna have to unpackage this so I can see how much I've actually got. Okay, so we're at 70 at least. Put that on there. Needs water. Of course it needs water. Otherwise it's never going to grow. And I haven't really left a lot of room for mixing. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to buy a grow tent. We're going to buy soil. And we're going to buy a mixing station. with a few more large shelves. And we're going to turn what was going to be my storeroom into some type of experimental room. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Could do with another one. Put that there. That's going to stay there. I think one of those grows 8. So that'll be fun. We'll keep the watering can because then we can use that. Okay, so let's just go. Okay. Yeah, we can. Remember to stay tidy. Oh, mixing station. That can go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I grab a 6 shelf, and then we can go and potentially grab one of my seeds from the thing. So a 6 shelf, or actually grab another tent and another soil. And what we're going to do is we're going to be having Sweatshop grow stuff just for giving to Benji. And we're going to grow some basic stuff to mix. And the mixers can get really crazy in this game. It's quite fun. Right, so there's that. Course contains trash. I can't move it because I put stuff in it. Okay. We're not worrying about this being premium quality stuff, because I don't think we need any premium quality stuff for this. I will say I'm doing this with the door wide open, so that's always apparently fun. Just let everyone see what I'm doing. Right, that's watered. That's watered. So those need time to grow. So we need to go to the gas mart and get some ingredients. So let's go this way. So many different items can be used as a mixer. Consider buying a few different mixed ingredients as experimenting. So I'd like to purchase something. So we've got Cook, banana, paracetamol, donut, Viagra. These are all to start with. And I've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slots. That's fine, because it means I can just buy a full stack of each and bring them back with me. There we go. We've got the cops there about to walk past, so brilliant. Okay. I really don't have an order for putting these in, other than just getting them off me. But we're essentially going to mix all of this with the seeds and see what we get. But it's going to take a little bit of time. We really do need to get Benji some product. because I'm starting to run short on cash. No, my stuff's not grown just yet. I can see it growing there, but it's taking its time. Okay. So oh, I looked away for a moment to check the AOBS, and it must have been it grown. So it's the only downside of this is the waiting part. So when there's nothing else to do, that's it. And I can't grab. Literally, when it's here on the pot, you cannot grab it to save your life. Even with a grabber, it tends to be like, nope, you don't get it. I think the leaf should like just pop off without doing anything. But we're so close to having enough for Benji to start selling for us again. See, that leaf's just going to get in my way now. Okay, so next lot of seeds are now growing, and with any luck, this should actually be the batch that gets me the 100. So tomorrow Benji can start his work again. Let's go see how this one's doing. 73. It might grow before the day's out, and then we can do mixing. So funnily enough, some things actually stop when the day reaches 4 PM or 4 AM, whichever one it is. Because obviously the game says, oh, go to bed to progress to the next day. Some things stop, some things don't. So for instance, growing will stop. You won't be able to grow any further than past the percentages it reaches at that time. Mixers, however, and laundering, and I think asking the guy to come and meet you to buy seeds, they still work. So even though the guy says, oh, he'll only be there for 6 hours, if you do it then, he'll literally just be there until you sleep. So again, we're just waiting for this to grow. %5 more. 6 more %. So we're trying to get to Hoodlum 5 so we can go in the big building over there to buy stuff. Okay, there we go. So these only produce 8 buds. 8 strains. Again, whichever one you want to say comes off it. But for my little mixing, I actually think that's perfect. We only need 10. Okay, so this has refreshing, and we're going to insert an ingredient. We're going to start with Coke. And we're only going to take 10 because that's what I've got. I've got 10 buds. So this is going to give us refreshing and something else. And we've got to pour it all in, or mix it all in. Yeet. And you can go with the buds, and it's just going to be mixed with a nice dose of Coke. But this also makes a hell of a mess. So I might have to go buy some trash bags. Because it definitely doesn't all fit in there. Okay. Couple more seconds. We should be good to go. So we've got police over there. What have I got over here? Any roadblocks? What are you doing here, you crazy person? Oh, stump right out. Shut the door from the crazy. California cookies. Got refreshing and energizing. With a market value of 48. We're not done with that though. Let's add more. Let's add bananas to the mix. So refreshing, it stays. It looks like energizing goes, but we get 2 different things. I'm okay with that. Like nice and gentle to pick it up. And then let's grab my last bits. Drop the sheet. Okay, so curfew's in effect. Let's go in. Well, while that's mixing, let's just run down and check the sweatshop area. 89% grown, 92% grown. So this is literally the last bit I need to grow before I have Benji do some selling. So I'm hoping that's working. Albert's saying he's got a reminder for me. Oh yeah, he needs money. Again, we can go and do that now. So money in. Hello there, Link. Welcome. I actually didn't pay the whole amount. Do that. There we go. Now he has the whole amount. And he's still not quite there yet. And I don't want to order any more. I don't want to order any more seeds until morning. But I also don't want to do... You're going to assume the game audio is working. Ah, thank you. I was concerned about the game audio earlier. Because for some reason I can't hear it my side. It's not coming through on the TV, the second monitor I use. So it's a bit annoying. Okay, we now have 100. It's going to take me a little bit of time to package it up. because obviously it's the Mark 1 packing station. But this is going to be our first full batch of jars to Benji for him to sell for us. And admittedly, I have had varying degrees of success with this. I think my last batch he made about 8,000 off of it, which I was quite surprised about. But I mean, I'm not going to argue. He's made us money. We will use it. Come here. Yeah, it's actually a bit weird this. Like, you can only have 10 empty jars, normally, as a stack. But you can stack up to 20 full jars? It's like, how does that work? Come on. So I really want the Packer Mark II, because it's so much easier to use. Failing that, get the bungalow, and I'll hire someone to do this for me. We'll hire a botanist to grow the stuff. We'll hire a cleaner to keep the place tidy. And we'll hire a packer to unload everything onto shelves. Come on. In. You've got to be joking. Come on. Ugh. Actually got stuck. It's the first time I've ever had it got stuck. So there we go, that's 20. That's Benji ready to go. And it's just reached 4 AM, so growing stuff will not help. Will not work anymore. But again, the mixer will still work. Benji, my boy, have 20 jars of that. And yep, 100 sour diesel. And should have brought a bed back here, but you know. Okay, so what we got? We got Aspen Death. Refreshing, Gingeritis, Thought Provoking. Sells for 62. Not bad. We want to go further. So this doesn't give us anything else by the looks of it. But it would give us a new thing. Let's have a look at donuts. This does give us something else. So we're actually going to mix this. So this is something else I miss as well, the Mark II mixer. Because you can mix up to 20 in one go. And it's a lot easier. So I should really sleep. I should also speak to Nelson on his payphone. That's your first mix done. There's a wide range of different ingredients with unique effects. Each one will affect the value of your product differently. Keep trying different mix recipes, and you'll be able to make more serious, valuable products. You know, I think you need to get yourself established. I'll call you later when you're ready to start manufacturing some harder stuff. So we need a mixer strain worth of at least 60, which, to be fair, this should do the trick. We've got to talk to the estate agent, dealership manager, and the mechanic over in that direction. we got? Death balls. It's refreshing, gingeritis, calorie dense, and thought provoking. Wonderful. What else can we mix though? Right, can I mix para with it now for an effect? No. So para doesn't want to give that any effect at all. What if I mix it with Viagra? Viagra gives it an effect. So let's see what that gives it. So there is a website that actually has a list of recipe stuff that you can do. But yeah, it's a bit like, okay, what's gonna go where? And your products do get listed up here as well. So like this has very, what did we have? No, I don't want to favorite it. So these are the base stuff. So we had California cookies, which is 49% addictive, and that's just sour diesel with Coke. So that's a nice sort of thing to sort of have and sell. If you mix it with a banana, it goes over the addictive stuff, loses energizing, but gains 2 other traits. And obviously, if you go into the death balls, again, it gets more addictive, gives you another trait. Ooh, what have we got this time? Gorilla Ass Blaster. Tropic Thunder. $88 value. Okay, let's put that back in. So what we got? Ooh, giving it donuts gives it another effect now. Banana doesn't. Coke will. Para won't. What about another dose of Viagra? No, that won't. So, let's give it... Let's go donut first, so we can get this one. I'm never going to remember how to mix this, so... This is probably going to be like a one-time mix. I definitely don't feel like a person that can do this constantly, like even setting it up automated somehow. I just don't think I could. But, you know, let's go back and sleep. Because right now, Benji isn't making us any money. He's holding on to 100 of sour diesel and doing nothing. For all I know, he could be smoking himself in that room. Got 140 XP for doing absolutely nothing. Do have Hoodlum 3, so we can get the extra long life soil, and we get a new ingredient, mouthwash. But we need Hoodlum 5. Okay. This is mixed, so what have we got? Fruity Punch. Still worth 88. And he got Explosive as the trait. Interesting. So if we give it Coke, we get an boost. Apparently, Para does give that one something. Banana doesn't, and Viagra doesn't. So let's give it Coke first. Yeet. Probably spend more on the glass jugs than anything else, like eating them off the table. And of course, there's a mess. It's just a mess. Just mess everywhere. It's mess everywhere. I need to go grab a bag. That's what I need. I need my litter picker and a bag. So, I'm just going to try something real quick. I'm going to see if I can change my audio so I can actually hear the game. Okay, I've changed it to my headphones. Can you guys still hear the audio of the game, or is that just gone now? Let me know on that one. I'm feeling like you may have just lost it your side. But I can hear the pitter-patter of heels and nothing else. If I changed that to that, will I get anything, or will it just continue to be a pain in my butt? Let me know if you guys can now hear anything, or if it's just gone again on my side. No idea right now. Turn on a tap. Can't turn on a tap. That's as quick as I can give you a tap. I can swing a bat. And I can hear the whomping. It's like I can hear my running footsteps. Can you guys hear my running footsteps? Heard it from the sink. So you did hear something? It was rather quiet. Okay, in that case, let's turn that back to that. And then turn this back to that. How about now? Can you hear? Can you hear the whomping? Can you hear the footsteps? It's a game of guess that sound. You heard that? Okay, so yeah, for some reason, it's really not liking me today. What have we got? Gorilla fuel, worth 96. Wonderful. Let me tidy up this place real quick. Cool. Right, grab my gorilla fuel, throw it back in, and let's see what we can do. Okay, Power's going to give it something. Banana will not. Viagra will not. Let's give it the Power. Let's see what I get. So this sound thing really is weird, because before it was working, I can hear it from my own monitor. But I really can't hear it right now. So it's like I'm playing the game in mute. So let's get rid of this. See Benji over there doing a sale. Benji's going to be my man for this. In fact, sour diesel is on 50, so I'm charging $10 more than what its suggested price is. If we look at him, he's already made $403. What's my character's name again? I don't know. My character doesn't have one. My character is just this. He has no name. What we got? Super Urkel, worth 97. And it has the sneaky trait now. Ooh, so apparently Banana now gives it something, but Viagra doesn't. Okay, we're just going to keep mixing here. Keep mixing until I used up all my ingredients. I'm going to make something that's super stupid. super limited and just sell it off. Jeez, that must feel weird. Reminds me of when I was doing some new content at the MFF. Post Shadowbringer, another bug that happens when the order goes out. It felt really weird. It does feel really weird because I'm looking at the mixer and I should be hearing the sounds, but I'm hearing absolutely nothing. And it's like I'll run around and I should be hearing that pitter patter and I'm not hearing that. Which in a sense is also deadly because I can't hear them when someone's coming up behind me or walking around me. Which is great if it's a copper. We're just going to clean up a little bit while waiting. See, I'm being a very good Samaritan. I'm tidying up the world. Only to make it dirtier with my products. There we go. A bit more extra money. How's Benji doing? Oh, I'm still on the character screen. Benji! 607. So that's not so bad. Control, maybe up that to 55. Maybe people will take it. What we got? So we've got Strawberry Ghost. Should probably consider getting a skateboard for getting away from the cops. I should. I'm not really good on them. So what happens if we do... So putting in Viagra only gets me Strawberry Ghost again. Doesn't give me anything. So this looks like it's the final stage, is this. So I have 10 of these. And that is it. But they're worth... Where is it? Strawberry Ghost. They're worth 111. So I'm thinking I could up that bit. Maybe 133. And list it for sale. It's 100% addictive. And someone already wants one. Chloe does. She wants one for 150. So I'm going to charge her 30 quid more. Yes. We're at night. That's great. Because it gives me time. I'm just running around with it in my hand in front of coppers. It's like, great. Here you go. Would you like some cops? Benji doing his job. 951. So. Right. Have I got... I've got 18 bags. Wonderful. It's perfectly enough to have 10 bags up. Now, you can also smoke this stuff yourself. So you could actually make yourself like this really OP mix. And then... Ooh, the cops are that way. You can make yourself this really OP mix that can get you away from everyone. And it's quite comical. It's like I was running around like the Flash the other night. Because I was just so fast, I had lightning coming off me and everything. It's like the Speed Force has chosen. Right. You've got my thing. I do need to get you up a bit more. So... just let me buy some more things. So yeah, order limit's now increased. So we can actually buy 10 straight off the bat. That's cool. And now we're just waiting for the next sale. He's got 1,055 on him already. And he's only just sold like one piece of what he's got. He's down there. That's fine. So what we got? We got Joyce Bell there. Meg Cooley over there. I I think they're part of the next. They're part of Westville here. So yeah, Trent's part of our thing, Joyce and Thingy. So as we unlock more people, we'll get to and from them. Looks like Benji's just going back to his apartment. His motel. And that's another thing about the audio. I can't hear the messages now. So I can't hear that little beep or whatever it is to say I've got a message. I've never been to the casino, so let's have a... What we got? Who are you? You're Melissa. You do blackjack. You do ride the bus. Who are you? You're Philip. We've got an ATM in it, that's wonderful. What's upstairs? Someone wants something. Mike, you want one. Maybe it's something in the settings. Maybe? Where do you want to meet? He wants to meet by the pizzeria. Oh, and Beth wants something as well. You want one as well? Counter offer? Love it. They're all accepting it when I bump them up about another 30 quid. So, one should be behind the construction and demolition. There you are. Hello, Beth. Trent wants something. Let's quickly get to Mike. Careful of the cop over there. Good. And then Western Wharf is back over here. Western Wharf is over the other side. That was weird. Looked like I had a bit of a glitch going on there. Wait. Where is he? There he is. I had to run all the way from the casino for you. There we go. Please curfew in effect until 5 AM now. So curfew is now... Oh, hello. Hey, I'm really in the need right now. Please tell me you've got something I can buy. Make an offer. You can have one of those. And you can have it for that. Considering you're a surprise deal. Thank you. Don't often get many of those. So I've got 5 left. Wait. Cop saw me. Cop's still seeing me. Run. Okay, I think I got away from him. Right, let's go back to the casino. I'm willing to risk all my money for this. Let's just continue having a look around real quick. What's up here? Just a lounge of some kind, okay. What's that? Opening hours. 4 PM to 5 AM. Okay, so I'm not really sure. Okay, he's ready for me with the Taco Tickler's exterior wall. I can go grab that in a bit. Place your bet. Oh dear God. I bet. Can I just bet 500? A little bit close enough. Ready, go. On 17. Hit me. Damn it. Go again. Queen and 4. Hit me. Damn it. Again. Hit me. Stand. Please win. You damn cheating jerk. Stand. You cannot. Ha! I won that. I'm happy. Let's have a quick look at my settings. Audio, music, master volume. Nope, still not hearing anything. And that's just been cranked up to max. No, really don't think it's... Turn those down to 75 and 50 respectively. But that's that. What's Ride the Bus? Place your bet. I learnt from my mistake, so I'm just going to do 50. So what we got? What will the next card be? Red. Aha! What will the next card be? Higher, because that can be either 11 or something. What do you mean, no? Damn you. Go away. What's this? Oh, that's one of the money machines. What about slot machines? Increase bets. I won 200. I won nothing. I won 200. Again, is this the easiest way to win money? Have I found? Maybe it's an OBS. It's possibly the OBS, but for some reason I don't know what it could be. Nothing's changed, so I'm confused. But so I'm just looking at other things now just to make sure it's not, but yeah, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing anything that should affect it. It's like nothing has changed at all, but it just doesn't want to do volume. Has any of them got a higher payout value? No, they're all 100. Okay, what about you? If I do that, this is going to be very risky. Hit me. Damn you. Absolutely damn you to hell. I'm going to risk it all. As close as I can get. Hit me. Can't even risk my last dollar. No, I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it because I've got to pay energy out, as well as do the other stuff. So just withdraw my money and grab my C's as it's glowing through the wall. Run down and pay him. It's like I know the sound was working earlier because I had it playing. Like I was playing the game all day pretty much. Right, he's received that. So close to being useful. Just dump them there. How's Benji done today? 1,343. Definitely making our money with him. So 200 experience as well. So we're on our way to getting the higher ranks of Hoodlum. But now it just comes to sort of slow waiting part for people to buy. Have I verified that the correct audio outlet is set? Yeah, I've verified it. Again, it worked last time. It worked earlier. And as soon as I hit play to do the stream today, the audio's just gone. I'm not sure why. When I switched it to my headset a minute ago, I could hear it, but you guys said it was quiet, so I switched it back so that you guys can hear it at least. Because to me, that is the main thing during this. But, it is what it is. I'm sure I'll fix it later. Right, let's talk to the real estate agent. So, properties, businesses. So, he does sell properties and businesses. These are basically for you to use. You've got bungalow that has one loading bay and can have 5 people in it, and that's only 6,000. You've got the barn, which can have 2 loading bays and 10 people in it, same as the docked warehouse, and they're just increased sizes of like working space. So essentially, if I can get the bungalow, I can have a botanist, a cleaner, and a packager on there, and have them just producing sour diesel constantly for Benji. Businesses are used to launder more money. So you can only put in 10k a week in game through the ATM. After that, you got to wait until Monday for it to reset. But you can do a certain amount per business in each area. Alright, it's Marco. So if you need a tow or a fresh paint job, wonderful. Ooh, that yawn snuck up on me. And then last but not least, talk to the dealership manager. Doesn't really say much other than that. So bye bye. And then talk to Uncle Nelson on the phone again. 10k and it's not bad at all. Soon you'll have the capital needed to start manufacturing meth, but first you're gonna need to purchase some equipment. Your best bet for getting the tools you need is the warehouse. It's the local spot where you can do business with like-minded individuals, weapon specialists, specialized weapons, specialized equipment, workers for hire, all the good stuff. It's the big brick building behind the liquor store. Head down there and see if you can mosey your way in. Just keep in mind you'll only let you in once you've built a solid rep for yourself. So we already know we need Hoodlum level 5 for this. So it's not really worth trying. I feel like no one's messaging me to buy. I feel like Benji's at a standstill too. And I think that's because I upped the price a bit too much. So we're going to take it back down to 50. Uncle Nelson is saying all this probably while in view of an officer in jail. Yeah, most likely. I'm going to turn mine down to 122. So it's just waiting now because we need the capital to sort of buy stuff, but we also need XP to actually progress. Wretched hive of scum and villainy. Little Star Wars reference there, I reckon. Since there's no name for your character, I suggest we call him Jesse. Fair enough, yeah, we can call him Jesse. Can I come in? Who the hell are you? Get lost. Boom. And yes, Hoodlum level 5 is needed. It's like, really do need the money. It's like Benji's out doing his rounds. We could get Joyce. Could probably get Meg. Could give them a free sample of what I've got. That might actually be the best option to do right now. Thought-provoking, euphoric, calorie dense. I'll tell you what, love. That's 2 of your 3. Don't walk away where you're having my free sample. Look at the effect that has on it. It's just like, yep, done. So that's got her, which is unlocked Keith and Doris. Sneaky and thought-provoking for Meg, and my thing actually does that as well. So where is Meg? Meg is up by the chat. It's so good she changed authenticity. Yeah, it sounds about right on this. It's like, seriously, you see the stuff that you can produce, and everyone can suddenly change. Someone wants an offer, okay, crank it up by a bit. And yeah, you can schedule that for that. Who are you? You're Jennifer, not the person I'm looking for. Where's Meg? She's the other side of this. Looks like she's working the counter. Hello, Meg. How about... Oh, I gave her my trash can. I gave her my trash can instead of the smoke. It's like, oh, 0%. Yep. Like, her head's just got bigger. Authenticity's changed. She's done. Right. Let's get down to sell one of these. Now, from what I've seen, there's also pickpocketing in this game. So apparently you can just... Oh, you can. But you gotta stop it right under the arrow. So... I can't believe that worked. That actually worked. I stole some money and I got a free Coke. I got a free Coke. Sam, my good friend. Have one of those. Become your true self. And then... Oh, do not tell me. I can pickpocket it back? It's gonna be so close if I can. Hang on. Take the money. Nope! Run! Actually, what am I running for? Come here. Should have brought more. Oh, damn! Oof. big oof. I may have forgot my thing had the explosive trait, the drug. Yep. I did not expect that. Okay. Note to self: do not attack anyone that's just had my stuff. Because my god, that was not good. I've gotta go get Meg and Joyce back again. As well as down the price of these again. 122 and 50. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah. Note to self: do not annoy anyone who's had one of my mixes, because that's gonna be absolutely dreadful. Ludwig, slow down. I need to pickpocket your pockets. Thank you, Ludwig. You're a very good friend. Although you now have put my money at 666. That's great. Wonderful. Didn't realise that. There's a police van there. Oh god, I did not expect that. Can I pickpocket a cop? No, I can't. That's a shame. Kyle, can I come pickpocket you? Kyle. Give me your money. Wait a minute, what was that? Employee of the month, Kyle. He's the only employee! Oh dear. Yeah, you'll still take it? Wonderful. You buy some. Okay, so... really wasn't what I was expecting, that explosion. That was just... yeah. I've got power and Viagra left. And I've got 6 here. Have I got any loose stuff back at... What the hell happened to you? Go that way. There you go. On the street. Tidy up the porch. Try not to pickpocket the customers, they might need the money. Jesse, we have to go. God, here it goes. Oh dear. Right. I'm gonna take 10 of those. And I'm gonna go mix. I'm gonna mix the last of the Viagra and the last of the paracetamol into this one batch of buds. And then I realised I took only one of those and not all of what I was looking for. Press the wrong button there. Right, I want those. Nothing there. Those. And just make sure the other shelves are... yep. Okay. So do you want to do Viagra first or Para first? Let's do Viagra first. I mean, both are going to go into the mix. I don't know if like one mix would actually make it something else first. And then we got to wait a minute for that. Oh dear. Can't believe I just got blown up. I've got to go back and talk to the estate agent. I've got to go talk to them all over again. Note to self, do not get greedy. If I've pickpocketed one thing, don't try for anything else. You carry a banana in your pocket. That's interesting. Bold of me to work with open door like that. Yes, it is. Right, you're gonna call the cops. Investigate it. Investigate nothing. I'm gone. The guy. God. Let me over the fence. We'll go down the fence, okay? Oh, someone spotted me, so the investigating's back. Go away! Just want to talk to these guys. I'm under arrest now, apparently. Ah! I didn't actually think he was a cop. I saw him come in the corner. I'm just like, okay, no. Nope. The worst thing is I can't hear the taser now. So I can't hear when they're charging up to shoot at me. Sam Thompson wants one of the straws. He's like, come on, dude, I'm being chased. Leave me alone. Right. We're gonna hide here for a minute. Reply to Sam. Counter offer. Bang it up a little bit. Yeah, cool. Anytime you want. In front of the motel. Yeah, I can run past her. Waiting. Oh, come off it! Nope! Find a dumpster. Hang on. I can't talk to you right now. Go away! Nope. Ow! No! Don't catch me! I'm the gingerbread man! Chloe wants one as well now. I'm gonna stick to the edge of the map. Come on. Come on, just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Yes! We did it. Right. Chloe, what did you want? We can meet you at night. Because that gives me a bit more time. Like really trying to get the money and the XP up now. Highly recommend getting a skateboard now. Yes, I can see that. Like a skateboard. What have you got? Cheap skateboard, lightweight, cruiser. I know the gold one's really fast. Should I go cruiser or lightweight? Is the question. And holy what? I've not done nothing. Huh? I'll come back to you. for something. My previous customer exploded. Okay, I didn't hear. Okay, this is what I mean. I can't hear it, so I didn't know what was going on. Let's go cruiser. Deal. Wonderful. Thank you. I have a skateboard now. Isn't it bad when my customer explodes? I mean, I'm not present when they do it, so are they still my customer? So I'm not the biggest fan of the skateboards. Partly because, like, if you go towards a curb, you just hit it. Ooh, I just bounced off it. But you just hit it like that, and then you don't go anywhere. And then you don't... if you try to jump, you've got to time the jumps with the curbs. Like, it will use your stamina as well as you're riding. But, I mean... I suppose it can be useful. So we've come back to our thing being done called Wedding Acts. Refreshing with tropical thunder. And let's see what happens when I give it paracetamol. So again, this is just the last of my ingredients going into this. Just so I've got something else to sell. How's Benji doing? He's done about half of his, and he's got 2,500. Oh, and then we got two people wanting something at the same time. You're trying to buy it for 135. Go for 165. Sweet, we can do it now. Ming, we'll charge you 190. Nope, I'm crazy. Apparently so. Beth, 170. Sweet. One's at the bathroom, Carl, and one is, well, Beth's here, so Beth's not that far away. But I do now have to turn it off because I don't have anything else. Once I sell these two, that will be all of my current strain gone. I mean, I've got 8 here, I've got 1 here, so I could sell basic stuff. Got some bags. So, you know, I might just have to bag these up and send these over to Benji for him to sell alongside his stuff. Because the best thing is, right, if you give Benji jars, or in fact, if you give any dealer jars, they will actually break up the jars themselves into bags if needed, so you don't actually have to worry about them. Where is Benji? He's actually just on his way back. Benji, give me my money, and then take those. So he's still got 9 jars, he's still now got 11 bags. And apparently just walking over the bridge I'm suspicious to them. Huh? So go away. Let's have a look, see what we've got. That puts us at Hoogland 4. We can get Granddaddy Purple Seeds and flu medicine. It's not quite close enough to what I need though. Let's tidy up, and I've just launched the leaf flying. Right, got jars there. Got jars everywhere. Put those on there. Put those on there. So let's spend now resupplying myself. I want fertilizer and extra long life soil. The worst thing is I've got no space on me at all. So all my inventory space is gone because I'm carrying everything else. Take the bags back, leave the soil, the watering can, leave the back because I'm not really doing anything with it. Okay. Managed to pull off a tiny little hop there. And still carried the momentum through as I just charged him through the doors. Like, charge! Right. 30 of those. Insufficient balance. I know that. 10 of those. I knew I had insufficient balance. Because I'm always carrying on me. Right. So let's buy those. I'm going to go put these back in the shop. So soil and my 3 things. We've got a lot of sour diesel. So potentially, where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Just get rid of those. You. I need to order. So we've got a $400 limit now. So let's buy. Order total 400, order limit 400, and it won't let me order it. What gives? I'm ordering to my limit. It's like a dealer that's got a conscience. Okay, we're ordered 9. 4 hours, 4 minutes, 30 seconds for that. So I want to. So we're going to resupply this. So I need another 28 bags and 27 jars. 28 bags, 27 jars. Yeah, essentially all I'm doing is just restocking. The limit probably means 399 and less allowed. Yeah, probably. Right. Still can't get the packing station yet because that's level 5 Hoogland. So it was 28 bags and 27 jars. And this is probably where I've just got that all completely wrong. And it's going to not fit now. Nope, I got it right. I'm wonderful. There we go. Okay, so my packaging stuff's resupplied, my cleanup was resupplied, and my growing stuff is resupplied. Should probably set this up because now I can do, on my setup, I can now do 6 plants before needing to resupply all. So insert that one there, insert that one there. What did I just order off the guy? Green crack. So I wanna grow that so I've got something I can run around and sell. While Benji can sort of sell the sour diesel. But it's always the waiting. This is why I prefer it when I can actually just buy the stuff off him directly. But I understand you've got to build up the friendship with him to be like, oh yeah, we've been doing business for a while, come and meet me. But it's like, really? Why so long? Do 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 do. Meow. I wonder how well this actually works in here. Absolutely not. So, pro skateboarder, I am not. I've still got to talk to the dealership guy again and the mechanic, so you know what? Let's crash into the curb and a pole and apparently not be able to reverse. Let's go talk to them before they close up shop for the day. I will admit, the skateboard is getting me around the place a lot quicker. So, maybe it was worth it. Still not keen on the skateboard, but... Okay, behind the supermarket. Behind the supermarket? Oh, there. Okay. Just gotta make sure I jump at the curbs. I know, but I'm not good at jumping. And above all, you gotta really sort of... Like, you can just tap it for a little hop, but you gotta time it right. I'm no good at timing stuff. You've seen that when I've pickpocketed people. Okay, there's my stuff to sell. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to grab 1,000 out of the ATM and just pay off the debt now. With any luck, that should have the guy a bit more chummy with me. Please? Yes, there it is. So there's the one that say that I've paid off, and we've been working together for a while now, and you've proven to be quite reliable. If you're needing to order larger quantities of supplies, you can now organise an in-person meeting with me. Just send me a text. Payphone's ringing. I know. I can't hear it, but I know. Because I went and spoke to everyone, and now I got to do the whole chat about the warehouse again. I'm not gonna sit there through that again. Right. Officers, leave me the bloody hell alone. Now we can grow some new stuff. So, you don't have to use fertilizer. I'm just using it because it boosts the quality. But I do actually want to go and check something. I think I've still got... Oh, hello. Pressed the wrong button there. Quick. Before the guy shuts. Wonderful, thank you. Where is it? PBR. Plant growth regulator will increase the yield of your plants at the cost of quality. And then speed grow will speed up its growth at the cost of quality as well. So I'm actually just wondering, technically if I use one of them without fertilizer, it goes down a stage. But what if, obviously, because I've used fertilizer, it goes up a stage. It goes to... So it was standard. We used fertilizer, so it went to premium. And now I'm going to use speed grow. So it's going to go one stage below standard. Which is... I don't know. Probably just something like low, but it means that everything grows quicker. Everything would have grown quicker. And we get more stuff. So I'm actually now just wondering, could I potentially have a botanist apply PGR and fertilizer to always get standard stuff, while also sort of getting a bigger yield on my quality of crops? I'm not going to worry about throwing that in the actual money-making one. I'm just going to get rid of it. Benji, how you doing? You've got 33 left and 1,000. That's fine. 64. Still got a couple of minutes in game for it to work. Liking the little speckles that it's now got, green, red and blues. But this is definitely not going to be a good quality. I think in future just mixing fertilizer and PGR might be the best thing to do. So what could I technically take out of here? 10 soil would be like 3 plants before expiring. I could make that the middle one, so it's only 2 plants for expiring. And then I'd only need like 20 fertilizer for that, for every 10 of those. 20 PGR for every 10 of those. 20 seeds for every 10 of those. But it would mean that I produce more. It'd be at a standard quality. And such. I actually can't be asked to wait, so we're going to sleep. 270 XP. Almost there. Just need that little bit more. So what yield has this now given us? 16. That's actually not bad. Again, I hate that it's gone there. 16 there. And surprisingly, it's still standard. It hasn't dropped lower than standard. So I've just produced a lot, and it's still quite a good quality to go with. In that case, I want to buy 10 of you, and I want to buy 10 of you. And we're just gonna speed grow some of our crops. Okay, Benji is got 30 left. So let's see if I can get... Yeah, so it instantly grows the plant by 50% but reduces plant quality. Plant growth regulator will increase the yields of your plant at the cost of quality. So technically that should have gone down 2 stages. All natural fertilizer, which increases the quality of your plants. So that should have gone up 1. Again, I'm going for the green crack here. Just so I've got something new. But I just want to get it. So do you get any benefit from speed grow though? I mean, you aren't babysitting the plant 24/7. Maybe not. Speed grow basically just puts 50% on the plant already. So it's probably better off just using fertilizer and PGR at this rate, so that you keep it at standard maybe. But I'm really not sure. I'm not sure anymore. I don't use PGR. I haven't in all the playthroughs that I've done, and all the playing that I've done already. I haven't used the PGR. I've rarely used speed. I think what it would do is it's just sort of giving you the ability to quickly grow something instead of it actually growing it. So like that's now at 50%. It's gonna grow a little bit quicker now. Or at least it's gonna only have to do 50% of normal growing. So in that time I can get rid of the rubbish there. Empty out my bit there. I've got 10 jars already, so I can actually start packaging this lot. So let's see, in emptying the bin, packaging up what I had, emptying out my litter picker, it's gone up another 20-ish%. So I've only got 30 to wait. I think, yeah, I'm thinking speed grow might not be the best, but it does mean that I've grown it quicker. Like, I haven't had to wait most of the day for it. I'm certainly thinking like keeping maybe 20 of those, 20 PGR, 10 of the normal, long life soil, which is the red one. And then I have whatever seeds I want to grow. And that'd be for the botanist when he starts working for me. Benji's doing semi-okay. I'm gonna have to go grab that money in a minute. But yeah, it grew quick and I spent money, but like how much money did I spend on it? I think it was like 30. So essentially I spent the same as if I would on a seed. Let's have a look. Yeah, 30. So essentially one seed is going to cost me... Okay, so to grow 2 harvests, it would be like 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. And then let's say it's Kush, which is another 30. So that's 220, 250. So just growing Kush on that, and that. Obviously that's 2 plants, so 2 Kush, 60, 2 of those 120, 2 of those 180. I think, yeah, 180. 1 of those 210. Give or take. So yeah, maybe speed grow's not the best thing to use, but I felt like using it. I don't often use it. I do like how it's giving me 16 bits and it's still standard quality. It's not going down lower. I need to get rid of some of this stuff. So the easiest way for that is to just quickly jar this up. And like, in this short time, I've got 10 jars ready to go. 10 jars. In such a short time. So yeah, maybe speed grow doesn't work as well as I was looking forward to, but it does mean that I can get product quicker. So let's just leave it as that. While I was cutting, you heard police sirens. So there isn't raids yet, so I don't have to worry too much about that. It is something they have planned, apparently. So will be something I have to sort of maybe look forward to. But they have a list of stuff they have planned for this game. But nothing's been done yet. Like they've got different ideas for different crops, different seeds, different drugs. So that's that. They've got bits and pieces for different areas. Yeah. There's quite a bit they have on their roadmap for this. But yeah, sirens in game, they're not a big deal. So I'm wondering if I could use... No, I can't use speed grow again. So you can only use speed grow once. But I think it's more so... So I think it's just more so that you can actually get product quicker for the speed grow. So like you combine all of them, you get higher quality stuff, you get it produce more, and then you get it to sort of be quicker to grow. trying to read what's on this. So it's like, for only the most discerning plants, you don't need to be Jesus to feed the 5,000. Don't let anyone waste your time, not even nature. Random little quotes off the bottles. But again, this is almost done now, and we've really not wasted any time on it. So looking at this, I'm probably going to have 100 buds of green crack to give to Benji real soon. Which is good, because he's almost out of sour diesel. So, green crack. It's already been boosted, so that's fine. And did I read that right? It was more addictive? Yes. So we've got calming, refreshing, energizing, sedating. So again, another 16. So this seems to boost it by at least 4, because these pots normally give you 12. But I can see this kind of being useful for when you've got workers with you. You can have them do all the work, from the planting to the watering to the packing, because that's what's going to happen in the bungalow. We're going to have a botanist, a cleaner, because God help me, I am not cleaning up after them. I'll be there all blinking day. But like, if I can just get this batch done, like 20 whole jars for Benji, I won't have to worry about his supply for a bit. And potentially we get the warehouse open, which would give us more. So I need more soil, like so. So what time is it? It's 7:41 PM. So like, I'm pretty sure like speed grow is for like times like this. It's like you can get it all set up, you can plant it, you can fertilize it, you can water it. But by the time you've done all that, you won't have enough time for it to grow. So I'm thinking it's just like, oh, okay, take off half of that with a speed grow, and you've managed to make your stuff suddenly quickly. So especially if you've got a botanist working for you doing all 3 of these at once, then you know you've got a lot of product coming your way quick. I just know though that if I get a botanist in here doing all 3 of these, there's going to be one hell of a mess. But like, right, okay, so it's 9:11 PM in-game. And ideally I want this grown before I have to sleep, so that I can have a full stack of 20. Benji's got 4 sour diesel left and 2,000 on. And he's in his motel room. You think it's for times of, oh crap, I have no products for sale because I forgot to plant stuff. Yes, that too. Essentially, I could literally put a botanist in here, have them do all the different additives to the plant, have them plant the seed, then water it, then harvest it, put it on a shelf. I could literally have them do that constantly with all three things. So like if I wanted to use the basic soil, that's only going to be 10 plants. So 10 soil, 10 fertilizer, 10 PGR, 10 speed grow. Then just have 10 seed and just have them grow that constantly. Of course, it would mean I have to constantly resupply them, but I could then say, right, if I do long life soil, we know that lasts for 2 plants, so that's 20 from 10. So I could do 20 fertilizer, 20 soil, 20 fertilizer, 20 PGR, 20 speed grow, 10 of that long life. That'll leave 1 slot left in here for me to place seeds. And they'd grow that. But again, I have to be careful because you can only choose 1 shelf. It's their supplies. You can't list any more, which is a bit of a shame. I wish you could like list off a group of shelves, because then you can have like 1 just filled with soil, 1 filled with additives, 1 filled with seeds. You're done. But I think what the best bit about that would be is like, if you don't tell them, like if you don't list what seed to use in the pots, it just says it's any, and they will just use any seed at all. So essentially I could leave them as any, and then any seed I put in here would be what they grow. But there we go, we now have a full stack of green crack to give to Benji. And before even, just after midnight too. Really don't like how the leaves are getting stuck on the pots either. That really annoys me. Also, I think how quick you grow stuff, or I think growing stuff also adds to your XP. So, with how quick you can grow it, that would be another reason for growing it quickly. Right, you now have that. So if I look at your thing, 100 green crack. At least he's resupplied. Let's see if we've got the 110. It's enough to get us into Hooplan 5. So packing station Mark II and gasoline as an ingredient. So this can come out. We're gonna come over here. Deposit 1,000, because that's all I need to deposit. We're going to buy the new packing station, and this is going to help us a lot. And there we go. So we don't have to have it, like for instance, we no longer have to pick up everything, sort of thing. There's no need to. If it drops here, we can. But all we have to do now is hold space to fill, and then A and D to rotate. And it will automatically put the lid on and just flick it into where it needs to go. And that saves me so much more time. Makes production so much more quicker. Especially as my next thing is going to be I'm hiring someone. I know you don't have no money, but I'm giving you some more jars. Off you go. And just dump this old packing station here. So now unfortunately it's a waiting game because we can't enter the warehouse until like 6. And you can't sleep until late. So I'm not really sure what I can do now because Benji's going to be the one selling everything for me, not me. I can run around and do whatever I want, but there is nothing to do. I will withdraw all my money because unlike the Shred Shack accepts cash. Dan and Hank's Hardware, the gas stations, they accept card only. Same with the mechanic, the dealership, the real estate agent, they only accept card. The warehouse only accepts cash. Again, messages empty. Trying to get this done, so gain access. Show map, it's here. We know that. Products. He's got that. Contacts. Again, haven't gone back after them. So, no big loss. And again, there is deliveries. So once I get like a bungalow or the barn, we can actually order stuff to be delivered to us. And that's where we get like a packager to be able to just bring it in from the shelves. But we are stuck with the waiting part now. It's like I don't really have anything either. Actually, no, I do have something back there, don't I? Let's grab what I've got. Or failing that, let's go grab some bags. It will mean putting about $20 back into the ATM. 20 deposit. Because I just need to buy some baggies. Where is it? Baggies there. 20. Let's go bag what I've got and see if I can get some people with just the small amount of stock I've got. I've got some more loose buds back over here. Now, something else you can get as well is a drying rack. And that allows you to hang up your weed to dry. And apparently it makes it better. So there's actually a stage above premium called Heavenly. But it also means that if you do fail to produce some good quality stuff, you can use that to up your stuff. It just takes longer. Right, there we go. We've got some standard stuff. So let's have a look. Who have we got? Joyce is up by the motel. Benji's dealing. Meg is over by the gas station. So let's see if I can get my old... Let's see if I can get my customs back. Except for that explosion I had. Right. 87% for that. Or 87% for that. we use that one because we have more of it. Very nice. You'll be hearing from me. You'll be hearing from me when I actually have some product left. Just run over a guy. This is why you look before you cross the road. Right, Meg should be in here. There she is. 85 or 85. Again, we give her that then. Well, sod you. Who else have we got? We've got Doris and Keith. Doris and Keith. I'm here, so they should be just ahead of me apparently. You're Peter, you're not Keith. You're Kyle, no one else here. Where is everyone? In here? Charles or Kim? No. Dangus? No. Doris, here you are. 70%, 70%. Let's try with this one. Yep, we've got Doris. Kim and Keith are both down that way now. So apparently I do want Kim. And did I just see Keith in there as well? Right, 77. Pressing wrong buttons. Cops, run! Didn't realise there was a roadblock. Just jump it. That wasn't there a minute ago, was it? I think there's a... Hello. Just went straight down the street to hide. It's almost time for the warehouse as well. Actually went quicker than I expected. Really don't like roadblocks. Kim was in here. 77, 77. Let's try it again. I see Jesse was very bored. Oh dear. Right, who else are we looking for? Charles is over there. Benji's on his route. Keith is down there. Jerry's over there. And I've got like a minute before the warehouse. Who are you? Have a sample. And then, yeah, just walk off. Not what I like. Okay. Screw you. Not feeling like running after everyone right now. Benji, however, I would like to speak to. Because we can use that money in the shop. Right. 10 seconds. So let's go. Wait. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thunderbirds are go. Can I come in? Oh yeah, boss man told me about you. Come in. Such a change. So, in here is your illegal stuff. You've got guy to sell you weaponry. Again, it's cash only. You've got the guy up here for selling for workers. So we want to get a botanist while we're here. Botanist, sweatshop. So it's a 1,000 signing fee, 200 daily wage deal. Gives me a clipboard now. So we've got a clipboard on 9, which is how we tell them to do stuff. And this guy is the chemist, Oscar. He is where we buy all of our bits and bobs from, all our new stuff. So we just want a plastic pot, suspension rack, LED glow. That's fine. And that's all I need from here. So now we're going to be sharing the sweatshop with a worker. But the best thing is, they're going to be doing it all for me. Who we got? Donald! Donald will be working with us. Now, this is going to get tight, but it means that I don't need the sprinklers or the soil pourers. So they can go. We'll probably go dump those in something. We'll probably go dump those in the warehouse later. Not the warehouse, my motel room. I knew what I meant. Get rid of that leaf. Get rid of that leaf. My aim's so bad I just threw it over. Right. But now we have all of those. So we've got all of this here. We're not going to use speed grow because he can do it for us. We are going to need more PGR, and soil can last for a while as well, so it's not so bad. So, and he's got sour diesel in there. So, what we want to do is let's set this up. So in this pot, sour diesel, fertilizer, PGR, and then there when it's grown. Same with this one. The seed, the 2 additives, there when it's grown. Same with this one. So that's them set up. Now, we're going to take Donald and mark his bed as there. Mark his supplies as that. And assign him 1, 2, and 3 pots. He is now ready. And we're going to take a nice 1,000, plug it in, and he is now set to work. And here he comes. And again, this is why we don't need the sprinkler or the soil pourer for him, because he does it all for us. He doesn't use them. So there's no point in having them, really, if he doesn't use them. But it is going to get very messy in here. So that's why I've got these. And the bin. Because I can tidy up. Seed can stay there as something. That can stay there because I'm only ever going to have 4 slots on here filled up with the stuff to use. But with someone now working for us, this will be a lot easier. Oh, I forgot about this. Sweet Ass Blaster. Refreshing, sneaky, Tropic Thunder. It can stay there, I guess. And I've still got to talk to the weapons dealer, actually. So, I guess while I'm in this area, I might as well sneak on in and talk to him. I don't like how they're also right out there when you have to come to this part. So, howdy buddy, if you're looking for protection, you've come to the right place. What do you sell? Melee weapons, blunt and sharp, and of course firearms, ammo too. I get more stuff in stock every now and then. Are these weapons legal? Yeah, more or less. Most of them are probably not completely non-legal. What you asking for anyway? Whatever. And then, yeah, you can buy melee, ranged, ammo. Ranged is actually locked between Hustler 3 and Enforcer 1. Ammo, again, 3 and 1, respectively, for their actual guns. Melee, you've got the baseball bat, frying pan, or machete, but machete needs Peddler 3. I have a baseball bat already. And the fact he has a taser on here, but you can't buy said taser, is really annoying. But, I mean, it's fine. So, we have progressed. We've now got this set up to be somewhat automatic, even if it's gonna be some sort of slowness to it. But he's done soil, he's planted it, and now it looks like he's adding them afterwards. But yeah. And again, it's just going to be very messy in here. But that's fine. As long as we get stuff to actually grow, it'll be perfect. And 450 experience, we've literally bypassed that straight into Peddler 1. We can now get energy drinks. So if we look, we can see that everything's... well, everything's growing too quickly. I don't think that's going to work now that it's grown, which is annoying. So I think maybe I mistaken, like that's still 16, that's still 12, so the PGR ain't going to work. He has 5 seconds to do that, essentially. So in use by worker, 96%, 97%. Can I get this on here before it grows? Already contains, and what we got? 16, so I just made it. So yeah, maybe don't sleep is the question to that. But I mean, there's 16, and it's still good quality stuff. But it looks like he's gonna plant the next one ready. But that now means we have the him working for us, just producing us seeds while he's got the stock. All I got to do is come in here and tidy up. So I can tidy up, I can package it, I can send it to Benji. Benji makes us the profit. Because Benji won't get stopped by the cops, he won't get searched. What's that? Just a bottle. Like 7% grown already, and he's only added fertilizer to it. I don't have any more VGR. So I'm actually not sure what happens if he doesn't have an additive to give to it. Be interesting to see whether he just misses it or just stops growing that one particular one in total. But again, we now have stuff being produced, essentially, it's just making my life easier. But I'm going to end it there for today. Thanks everyone for watching, hope you enjoyed it. If you do play the game, enjoy it at your own pace. But hopefully the little tricks and bits I've told you do help. Just please don't use me as a guide. You will go wrong. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll catch you all next time. See ya.